Hello my friends and welcome, my name is Dennis and this is the latest update from Ukraine. In this video I'm going to show you some videos, photos and news connected to Ukraine. For example, here we have some of the Humvees, the vehicles delivered to Ukraine from United States of America. Actually, we had deliveries from 2014, but those are new and those vehicles are nice but kind of thirsty for the fuel. This video of a train demolished by the Russian missiles, it was on the way to eastern part of Ukraine and was delivering the humanitarian aids. As you can see, no weapons, just some food there. Nothing special, but they consider it as a military goods probably. That is why they fired the cruise missiles. Just to remind you, Russia uses the cruise missiles. Mostly they fire them from the ships located in the Black Sea. And some of the missiles were hit by the Ukrainian anti-aircraft and anti-missiles systems. So one of the missiles was shot down in Nikolaev Oblast on the south part of Ukraine. Those are Ukrainian helicopters, Mi-8 or Mi-17. I'm not good at helicopters since I'm the airplane pilot, and those were given to Ukraine. Well, at least Mi-17s were given by United States of America as well. As you know, they are not made there, but United States got some of them and they delivered to Ukraine. Wonderful cockpit. We have GPS systems, quite modern. Those helicopters are not attack helicopters. That is why they mainly used to deliver goods. And now, as you saw, they fired to the air and turned around immediately, so they used those helicopters also like rocket artillery systems. As you know, there was a major meeting of defense ministers in Brussels of European Union and Western countries. They discussed the supply of the armored help to Ukraine, of the weapons basically, and Germany again promised to deliver those Mars systems. So we call this meeting Ramstein 3 because the first meeting was in Ramstein. And as you can see, every month they go this meeting. Okay, we need to deliver weapons to Ukraine. We deliver that. We need that. But so far there are more promises than we have real weapons. But still we have some help and it's good. So again, we have one more promise that Germany will give those Mars systems, which is MLRS. Looks like MLRS systems that are in Great Britain and United States themselves, also in their armies. The defense minister of United States, actually I shut down the volume, so just for you to understand, the Russian, he said that the Russia is the main threat for the security in Europe, and not only for Ukraine but for other countries. You see, this is the picture of the Snake Island that Russia took a long time ago, and now they managed to put lots of their armed forces on that small tiny little island. But it's the very important location actually. After they lost the ship of Moscow, they now try to put the anti-aircraft rockets on that island to protect their navy fleet. We tried to demolish them there. Actually, we were successful at some point. We actually destroyed lots of their armed forces on the island. We destroyed lots of the ships with the reinforcements, but finally they just continue to put lots of forces. That is why they were managed to get this island under their control. But there was an announcement that on today's meeting Ukraine will have more Harpoon rockets. They are against the ships mostly, but probably can use them also to target that island. Alright, now we got the information that Ukraine starts the counterattack towards Zawody, which is near to Izum. Izum, just to remind you, is the main hub base for Russian forces. This is the Russian piece. It's hard to understand and hard to accept, but they accepted Taliban on their international exhibition. So this guy actually is Talib, came to Moscow. Sorry, not to Moscow, but to St. Petersburg. International Economic Forum. Probably gonna say how they destroyed the Afghan economy. Oh, we have a new stamp designed by our post service. Actually, we were able to vote for design and I voted for this as well. So it's gonna be released very soon, and I already have the warship stamps and I need to send to some of you, my friends, who won the raffle, the lottery, and also probably I leave some for me as well. And today the General of United States Mark Milley told that HIMARS systems will be delivered till the end of this month to Ukraine. It means that we have our crew already on a training, probably many crews, and I'm eagerly waiting for those systems to be delivered to Ukraine. Very interesting picture here. It shows the needed weapons for Ukraine versus delivered or pledged. So here we have for the tanks 270 delivered. It's quite a lot, my friends, but we need 550 delivered rocket artillery systems, already probably Soviet rocket artillery systems from our allies from Poland and other countries, maybe Slovakia, but we need 300, and we need 1000 artillery systems like M777s, 250 delivered, but most of them probably also Soviet-made artillery systems, but I hope there will be 720 M777s delivered by United States of America for a Land-Lease program. Really, I don't like this flash mob. Planes with the Russians must crash. I do not agree with that, my friends, because I like airplanes, let's say, and I'm the airline pilot. It doesn't matter what nationality you are responsible for your passengers, you're responsible for your flight. Then you fly the airplane, it doesn't matter who flies in the back. The safety of the flight matters, and we don't need planes crash. I hate a Russian government. I hate Russian soldiers who are here, who are intruders, and I hate those who support Putin. Those are not only Russians, well, majority I would say Russians, but we also have around probably 1 or 2% people in Ukraine here who support Putin still in this war, my friends. We got the story, then one of the grandpas were in Mariupol. She went to the basements and she was eagerly waiting for Russian soldiers to arrive and save her. Actually, she lost her life during the shells by Russian side. But yes, we have brainwashed people everywhere. And I was told by you, by my subscribers, that even in European Union, in United States, some of the people support Russian Federation. So I think it's not about nationality. Well, yeah, majority of the nationality is in Russia. Russia attacked our country, but we need to separate a little bit, and the planes should not crash ever, my friends, especially commercial airplanes. So I don't like this flash mob, especially with the Ukrainian flag put on. It's like discrimination of our country. I consider it like that. People who do this stuff, they do not understand anything. Here are some news coming from the conference. Slovakia, woohoo! Thank you so much for support, Slovakia. You support Ukraine a lot. So you will give Ukraine military helicopters. Woo! Great. Probably Mi-24 or Mi-8 or Mi-17s if you have those. And also Ukraine will have 10 more launching units of the rocket artillery systems from different NATO countries with 100 rockets per each of those systems. Our Ukrainian singer Loba, who got most of her concerts in Russia, who actually supported Russian policy before. Here they're not showing her. Oh, here she is. Well, she came to Ukraine, to her native city of Irpin that was demolished by Russia, and she said she's now crying, oh, how could it happen? It happened because you also supported Russian policy. One of the chief generals of the Ukraine armed forces, the General Major Dmytro Marchenko, actually said that Crimean Bridge, or Kerch Bridge, you may call it, is in a top target list for Ukrainian armed forces, and simply we don't have enough weapons. We don't have the special weapons that can fire for this long range with severe devastation for that bridge. And I think that the Ukraine armed forces just want to cut the supply lines to Crimea, because Russia mainly uses that bridge for the supply delivery, for the armored vehicles delivery and soldiers delivery. Oh, UK, Great Britain announced that they will send more anti-ship rockets to Ukraine, in addition to other help. Well, thank you so much, UK. Alright, the new military map was just released, and we're gonna make probably one more video today. And there was a fighting near to Dolina village. As you see, the Svetogorsk is here. Russia was able to take it. Now they are pointing to Bogorodichne. All of those villages on the way to Slaviansk, one of the main cities of Donetsk Oblast. And Dolina was under attack, but we successfully defended this village. Smart move from the United States Army. They introduced, it's not for Ukraine, obviously, it's the new stuff. They introduced the floating solar stations for the army. It can generate around 1 megawatt of the energy, and that is enough to power supply of 190 houses or households. My friends, it's awesome, because how can you get enough energy? Well, if you are in the fields, let's say, if you have some kind of lakes, ponds or rivers, you may put this hydroelectrical solar station, I would say, and get the power enough to feed your army. But of course, it depends on many factors, the time of the year, the weather. But mainly, if we have the electrical solar systems here, the solar panels, they work quite well even during the winter time. Emmanuel Macron said that there will be a point where Zelensky will have to sit and speak with Moscow. Actually, Zelensky would like to speak with Putin himself, and Putin rejects that proposal so far, because we need to talk with the chief of Russia who started this war, my friends. And also Emmanuel said that Europeans should be also to this table of negotiations. Well, Europeans already were there with the Minsk negotiations, and what do we have? We have the war in Ukraine. I think there should be UK, United States and our close allies like Poland. And our officials now say that all negotiations should start after Russia would take their forces out from Ukraine, at least until the borders of the 24th February this year. Here we have old European policy. Okay, we need cheap gas, we need cheap oil, but we don't really want to see the war there, so please negotiate. We don't want to see your suffering, but we need cheaper sources to feed ourselves, especially our politician ambitions. They do not understand that the world had changed then Russia started their attack on Ukraine. If we'll negotiate now, if we let Russia to take the territories of Ukraine, they will never stop. They will take the rest of Ukraine together with Poland, Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia and other countries. Probably, yeah, they were already in France, Macron. Just learn some history. Alright, and final news for today. China says it may have detected signals from alien civilizations. And I think they will ban it immediately, because everything that is not China should be banned or restricted. My friends, I'll keep you updated about the situation here in Ukraine, and now please press the like, and also there are some links if you want to support the channel just under this video. I wish you a peaceful sky wherever you are. Have a great time.